and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke them. Then he gave them to the disciples to set before the people. So Peter comes trumping up with this little hush puppy, as Karen puts it, and he takes it, and he breaks it in half, and he says, "Father, bless this." And he gives half of it back to Peter. Now, imagine Peter. Okay. He said, "Well, what do I do with this now? Because it didn't multiply." Jesus says, "It's now blessed, so go give it away." So Peter says, "I got to take this to a table of 50, so about the size of this crowd, and I have to feed all of you on a half of a husk." Okay, how much faith do you think that we would have at that moment? Think about it. Think about it. Because if you tell me that okay, fine, I'll just go traipsing along, because I know it's going to happen that way, you're liars. Because I don't even believe it. But here's what he does. That's what he's told. I said it's small. And he gets all the way down to the end of the 50. And the very last piece that she's going to take. And then what's he got? He got nothing left. And as she reaches out to grab the last piece, it multiplies in his hands. Think about your finances. Think about your money. Think about having that faith when he has said, "I want you to understand the principle of the first, and you give the first 10, and I will bless the 90. And you do as I command you to do. And if you believe in all of my promises, then just do it. Then just do it. And have the faith that when you get down to your last dime." Now, here's the catch. Here's the catch in all of it. That miracle did not happen in the master's hands. Whose hands did it happen? The disciples' hands. It happened in our hands. God didn't make that miracle. He allowed us to exercise our faith to make that miracle. So here's your 2 principles of multiplication. Here's your 2 principles. These are very easy. Number 1, it has to be blessed before it can multiply. It has to be blessed before it can multiply. When we tithe, Jesus Christ himself blesses that tithe. He receives it and he blesses it, just like the 2 and the 5. He received it because he asked for it, and they gave it, and he said, "Father, bless this." And then what happened? What happened? Read the scripture. They all ate and were satisfied. They all, didn't say the 5,000. They all ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up the 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. Not only did he give what they needed, he gave over. He gave in abundance. He gave more than they asked for. But that's the first principle. That's the first principle. He has to bless it before he can multiply. It will never multiply unless he blesses it. Okay? Remember Cain and Abel. We talked about it last week. One gave the tithe, one gave the offering. The one who gave the tithe was blessed. The one that gave the offering was not. Why? Because he gave it in his own time, and he gave just what he did. Okay? God didn't bless that even though he gave. He chucked it in the offering plate. Okay? Because he's not following what Scripture and what God asked him to do. Okay? Number 2. Ready for this one? My favorite one. It has to be given away before it can be multiplied.